Hey guys, welcome back to another mod review slash spotlight kind of thing. I don't know what to call them. Usually mod spotlights, I guess. So here we have the Fendt Farmer Turbo. We have the 310 LSA and the 312 LSA. These tractors have been around for a little bit of time now. They've gone through different changes. They are actually fantastic tractors. They look amazing and they function pretty damn nice. So the 310 is a 4-cylinder, I believe, lower horsepower obviously, and the 312 is a 6-cylinder. You may be able to tell the bonnets, hood, whatever you want to call it, slightly longer. And what do we have over here? Something I've not seen. The front loader stuff, that's how you get it on. Cool. So the detail on it. I've got the Trailberg tyres. The mods wanted textures on them. Love these textures. I wish FarmSim put them into their 2017 game. Doesn't look like we're getting that, does it? Disappointing. But nonetheless, very nice detail. We'll just go around it. We've got the 3-point hitch, couplings. We do have the dynamic hose mod on this tractor as well. So any mods that have that, MB mod and stuff, they have it. I had to think of their name. The baler, that's too big for this tractor, but the tedder has it. Wish to see a lot more mods that use it. Be nice. Function that I think would be cool on this mod is if we could pop the hood. Maybe one day. But good detail all around. And what size tyres are these? 35 or 38. I want to see if they actually are bigger on this. 650, 665. No, just downscaled. Not many people do that touch, and the smalls amount if you're going to bother. You can remove the front assembly, so it just adds chin weights. I don't know if that's the actual correct terminology for it, but it seems correct. Down on the bottom there. And put that back. You can see the exhaust pipes are different. Smaller tractor in general over there, larger over here. We are going to jump into this guy first. Now, to get the best experience with this tractor, I would definitely recommend the gearbox mod. It's or mod hoster. So if I figure out how to get it into automatic. Okay, to start this machine, I believe it's got its own manual ignition script, even if you have drive control. It took me a while to figure it out. You hit enter. You can hit enter all day long, this thing ain't starting. It is comma. Now for me, on my laptop, this is a US keyboard layout. Presumably, it's in the same spot. I honestly don't know. All of the keyboards I use nowadays are US layout. But it is in between the 0 and the enter on the numeric keypad. You hit it once. You hear and see the lighting come on down in the gauge, and you hear a relay clicking. It's almost like doing the glow plugs and stuff like that. We'll hit it again. And as it started really quiet inside, it does have IC control. Quite a nice IC control actually. So we've got the doors. Listen to the effects, guys. Awesome sound effects. I'll switch off the tractor so you guys can hear it again. Both doors sound the same. Now I'm going to shut up again. Now you can hear the gas strut if you listen carefully. Awesome. I really like it. They did a good job on the sound effects. The windows here, they open left and right. If we go over here, something that I find is kind of cool. Down here, you'll see, if we'll pull up our F1 app, I believe. Left mouse, open front window a bit. The front window is opened and locked a bit. We'll shut it. It'll lock it. Open the front window. And we can just crank that sucker open. I'm guessing that just shuts it a bit. and that'll shut it all the way. That's cool. Over here we've got the door, window again, and here same. Where is the lock on this one? Kind of see it there. Can open it a bit. We'll shut it, move our camera up, and we can open it all the way. Just as in the front. No sound effects on these ones though. If they could get the gas strap from the door and put it onto this, you'd probably sound exactly the same. And we also have a sunroof. A very slow opening sunroof. And I believe that is all of the IC control on the tractor. So we'll start our backup. So we've got another warning. I believe that's because the parking brake's still on. And it is. That's what that is. That's really cool. The horn. The lighting will show. So, front and rear working lights. No beacons or anything on this. The mirrors actually look pretty damn nice. So we'll take this little guy for a drive. Now I do strongly recommend having the gearbox mod in for this vehicle. It runs perfectly fine without it, but you just don't get the nice immersion. I like that. So the hazards, they've got an interesting sound to them. Hear that beeping? Different, it's like a warning more than anything, and just you see the light flashing up. I saw something in the thing about trailers, like you can tell how many trailers are attached. So I'm actually gonna, with the big tractor, coming back up the hill, we'll attach some trailers and see kind of if I can figure out what it's all about. I'll just show you to the front axle does pivot, you could see it right there. Yeah, it's not going to happen, we've got one wheel off the ground. This tractor I am very tempted to put into my Thornton game save at some point. I don't know how I'll fit having another tractor and we've got a load right now. Right, four-wheel drive. But I do like the tractors that have a working gearbox to them. That's why I'm tempted to put that in. I don't think we have any warning signs if we put the four-wheel drive on. No, I don't appear to. And I don't think we get anything extra inside if we put on the front loader stuff, or do we? What does the front loader stuff look like? We'll get rid of that. Yeah, pretty clean. Pretty much just taken from the stock, I imagine. I don't think it comes with its own front loader. You probably just use the stock stuff. Right, we'll shut it down. And we'll jump over to this guy. Interior, identical. Just swap between them quickly. Yeah. Just a wider, bigger tractor. Basically. And again, we'll get this guy going. I don't know why it set me off in the G25 mode. I'm using a Xbox controller. Trying to get it out of. There we go, simple. Simple means basically manual or automatic. So we'll grab some trailers. Don't know what trailers I'm going to use. As we're here, we shall show you the tractors and the price. Not bad pricing actually. So here they are. The 310 is 32,400 and the 312 is 42,650. The 12 is 95, no, the 12 is, well, the 312 is 125 horsepower. That's probably the one I'm going to put on Thornton. And we have the 310, that is 95 horse. Blah, 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 blah. You can see the stuff down there. I really, really like this tractor. Okay, back to the trailers. Not sure what trailer to go with, to be honest. So, figure one out and I'll be right back. Alright, we found our Fontaine trailer from BM Modding. We do have a extra hitch point on the top, on the back, so we probably will get another one. And there we go, there's the piping connector too. Had a feeling this tractor, well, trailer had it. Probably needs tweaking though, actually, because it's not exactly well placed. But that is not the tractor's fault, that is the trailer. We'll just buy another one of them. And we'll head it down to our yard to grab some grain. And we'll take it for a spin at the same time. Now, overall, my thoughts on this tractor, graphically, it looks beautiful. I can't go wrong with how the trailer looks. It just looks fantastic, it really does. Actually, am I going to even be able to hook up to... No, I'm not. Okay, we'll just do a single trailer. This one back. I forgot I had this trailer with the dynamic hoses. That's what it's called, dynamic hoses. Cannot remember who it's by. Would love to see that on a lot more vehicles. And again, in Farm Simulator 17. Yeah, we're not going to get it. Well, okay, we'll take a quick drive. But it's just a beautiful looking tractor to look at. And there's some bits up in the interior up top there where you're really looking. Where you are looking is here. I just cannot fault it. Rumbles down the road quite nicely. See the manual gearbox there. Really nice, and you can see even the guy inside's got the hand on the wheel and gear stick. Doesn't move when it changes gears, mind you, or goes forward, but it's there. Don't believe there's any doors or anything like that, any of that good stuff. There is no IC control outside from what I can tell. Also no beacons, as you can clearly see. Kind of surprising for it being a German tractor. You know, they kind of like their beacons. Their laws over there, I believe. Alright, we'll fill this up with... I always do canola for whatever reason. I'll load this up with canola, I just want to see how it pulls. So, we shall be right back. Alrighty, this is fully loaded. With the gearbox mod obviously active, as you can see up top. Here it running through the gears. It's coming up the hill, it's probably going to bog down a bit. This is a good load. Put it forward drive and diff lock, see if that's going to help. That actually bogged us down, so we would need to get some speed. Interesting. That being said, if we put the parking brake on, switch the engine off. Actually, we can switch off the gearbox mod with this thing because it doesn't think it's... I don't know. And we'll just power up it because it's not got the gearbox, so the tractor acts different. So even coming up here, it is working. Definitely working. Be able to do it if it didn't have, if we had a run up, probably. But doing this, you get to hear a good sound to it. I'm guessing the mod creator that made this may have access to a real one, or probably YouTube could have been his best friend. I don't know, because the sound effects on this are second to none. Really like listening to this tractor. So you're crossing the hill, so we're going to start picking up speed. Now these things will only do 25 miles an hour if you don't have the gearbox mod installed. If you do, you can see they were doing 27 miles an hour, so I'm guessing they're really made for it. But it's hauling pretty nice. I see what they mean by the trailer. So you can see, we'll just put the parking brake on. No, wrong one. IC control. You'll see here, it's saying 2. So we have the tractor, that's the top one, and a trailer. Guaranteed if we had a third trailer, that would be flashing too. We'll disconnect the trailer now and watch that one disappear. Yep. So that's what it is. That's cool. I'm guessing the real tractor probably has it. Alright, we'll power up again. Switch that off. And it's pulling really nice. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to put this on my game save somehow. We'll just stop here. And how does it handle in plowed ground? So we're just going to set off slow. So we are bogged down right now, 4-wheel drive. I will put the diff lock on. Yeah, seems to be not too bad with some weights behind it, probably be better. So, that really sums up the turbo. I saw turbo there. Turbo-matic, or the Fendt Farm Air. We'll head over to Thornton to show you it all mudded up, I guess. And I'll give you my rundown on my final thoughts on the machine. Alrighty, as we're driving down, and just something I noticed here, the visibility out of this machine is pretty nice. So right now we are on a very fresh map of Thornton Farm. We're just going to be heading down to the mud, basically. And that guy should be following us, and for some reason is not. So let me figure out what his malfunction is. Well, it looks like it doesn't like the manual gearbox on the machine. That's got the follow me on by the looks of it. For whatever reason, that's unusual. Maybe if I put it in manual, it would be okay. Most time that I've experienced, I think it's been okay. It's unusual. So, if you use Follow Me mod, be aware that it may not work with this tractor and the gearbox mode, unfortunately. It's no biggie, you know, you just switch it off when you're going to be using it. Like, yeah, like this. And it should be fine. Well, that really matters for the hired help to be using the manual gearbox. Which means it will pick up on you extremely quick compared to what speed you can do. Interesting. Well, we will see you back down at the mud pit. Alrighty, we are coming up onto the mud pit now. Seem to have followed quite nicely after switching the manual gearbox off. So here is the mud pit. We'll let this guy catch up. Speed Gonzalez. Alrighty. And just to confirm, it does most definitely get dirty. Here it is. And just for the video's sake, we're going to go right up into the field here. I don't want to get stuck in that. I'll wait for this guy to come through. And we'll run through it again, just to make sure we are completely and utterly covered. So interior does have some mud on the gas, the accelerator there. Looks like we've got a nice footprint. That's pretty damn neat. Yep, so that is us covered in mud. So it does get dirty, a real nice effect. So as this tractor comes up on us now, we'll look at that, and yeah, pretty much exactly the same, just slightly smaller, I guess, in the way they look. So kind of get lined up for a photo. What do I think of these tractors? I think they are fantastic. The graphics on them are spot on. We can have a front loader, so they are front loader enabled. Personally, I probably wouldn't use these machines as a front loader too much for my operations on my farms. They handle really nice, especially with that manual gearbox mod. As you can see, I like the fact that tractors can run through gears, and adds a bit more realistic to it, or realism to it. It does have the animated or dynamic hosing, or I believe that's what it's called. That is another awesome feature. Didn't get to show you with the BM mod in header, but it looks fantastic with that in particular. I haven't really found many of the machines that use the dynamic stuff. You can see actually on the dirty texture, it's got the windscreen wiper mark. Does it have it on the rear too? Yeah, it does. That's cool. So yeah, what would I give these? Probably a good solid 8 out of 10. There's always room for improvement on stuff like this. But hope you guys enjoyed this mod review on them. The link is in the description from ModHoster. Direct link, so none of that uploaded crap. Hurrah for that. So, until next time, catch you guys later. 2 mod reviews in 2 days. Today. That's unlike me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys next time. See ya.